Alright, we had to leave the MB back up in orbit for now because we are heading into the final map area. Now that all 3 of the base game's overworlds have been cleared, it leaves nothing but the Wistful Wild.
What's so wistful about these wilds?
Well, what is
pretty
wistful is...
wistful.
I do like that. Let me look at the definition of wistful so I can appear intelligent and learned. Having or showing a feeling of vague or regretful longing. So like wanting more, or wanting up something. Well, I can tell you what's wistful. Any semblance of peace or good nature that the developers may have had for the players. This is going to be the final place of the developers saying, all right, tough guy, who has literally all the time in the world to technically play these missions if they wish. We're going to throw every little trick and trap at you that we can decipher. So I'm going to put together a good team here first, because we're going to want to clear out as much of the overworld as we can to get that ready.
And how?
There's only There's only three major areas, so we'll tackle those as we come. For now, I'm going to focus on getting my teams set up here. For now, let's get some more blue Pikmin. Anyway.
Double time.
Regardless, you're going to want to get yourself nice and prepped up as soon as possible, because one of the worst parts about this area, there is a Gatling Groink on patrol.
Oh, shit.
But I will say, thankfully I got lucky. It never made it to this side of the river.
It's made it to my side of the river plenty times.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That thankfully never happened to me, but I can absolutely see that being a nightmare.
Yeah.
Thank you, random number generation. Please. Ow!
Oh, you almost got a freaking double case of the ouchies.
Got freaking woken up with that. Alright, set that up, get back around. I'm not gonna get hit by him.
I mean, I know you want to play it safe, but I feel like there's enough, okay, there you go.
I mean, I do it because of that. Like, it's such a guaranteed, like, insta-kill. Also, what you just saw on the right, do not even attempt to worry about that treasure. It will, it will forever tease us for now. It's not a trap, but that is the Doomsday apparatus, and that treasure requires 1,000 Pikmin power to even uproot.
That's the one.
So you want to know why me and Jamesman have been so angry at Logan? Now you know why.
Purples. Because nothing short of 100 purple Pikmin are going to be required to move that treasure to get the true ending of the game.
And it still pisses me the fuck off that Pikmin 4 brought that back.
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did, with the freaking gold bullion.
Yeah, well, it's easier to manage there, because...
Well, because you have Ochi.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
so at most you need 900 90 purple Pikmin.
That's still, let's also remember, like, the freaking limitations to that game's whole, like, Pikmin,
Well, in that game's
Pikmin
case, you can at least grow purple Pikmin at will.
Well, assuming you learn then and there that you actually can get a purple onion.
Yes,
which I did.
Ford,
and it's difficult, but it's very well worth it.
Absolutely.
And then there's also the matter of also making sure that there's still enemies that you can grow purple Pikmin out
That
of.
is also true, because...
Like, sure there's the pellets, but it's also a matter of, like, get the job done much faster if there's still any fauna still lying around.
Which is why I usually reserve the final area of the game until after I complete the Sage Trials.
Well, the other issue is that literally unless you mod the game, enemies will not respawn, but that's its own problem.
Such a what-the-fuck decision. Like, I understand it's, like, to make it easier for the player, but, like, they could at least gradually come back after some time.
Right? It's like, the 5 days at least.
Pikmin 4... I do think is a very solid game, but I do agree that I feel like sometimes its decisions were like making the game so accessible to a fault, like screw the story, we're rebooting everything, and screw the overall challenging experience because we want new players, we're about to make it a lot easier for most people. I still think, personally, in my experience, I think Pikmin 3, especially with co-op, was like the best Pikmin experience I can recall having in a while. Like balancing challenge with exploration and all that. Get out of here, dweevils.
I mean, it's also the fact
dweevils.
that even though Pikmin 3 relies on Pikmin 1's, like, time
pinchy
limit...
bugs. Sheer grubs.
Sheer wigs.
Sheer wigs.
Sheer wigs are the ones that fly.
So then sure grubs. You're getting my goat. Anyway, we're going. This area here. All this will do, if I were to break these things, it would just give me spicy, nectar. But I think I'm pretty stocked on that.
It'll give you up to 3 spiderwort plants that grow both spicy and bitter berries at random.
I mean, it's a neat idea if you're like really, if you're struggling for some. We have our first dungeon right over there, but I'm not gonna. Those will wait. I'm gonna do as much as I can in the overworld first.
Very smart decision.
Yay. Anywho's, hi, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Been
Groink spotted. Groink spotted.
I see the groink. Don't worry. Again, we'll cover that when we get to it. Continue, Hype.
But yeah, I've been getting back into, I know I mentioned it a few times, but I've been trying to get back into doing more voice work. Just record some things for a project that I plan on doing after the Avatar dub that I've been working on. Just waiting on some people to send me lines. I guess.
Oh Christ!
I guess I don't mind talking about it since it'll probably be active by the time this part goes up. But I'm basically going back and remaking one of my Mega Man dub arcs, with updated. Updated sound mixing and video editing and whatnot.
Okay.
Alright. This here is the...
Is he floating?
Sancho? He is definitely floating. He caught me mid-fall. I am detecting the howls of countless creatures in the hole ahead. It is nearly deafening.
Sorry,
the altos are actually holding their own pretty well in that choir. It is a melting pot of life. Basically, this is there will be 3 super dungeons of sorts. The one up ahead being a colorful assortment of different fauna and biomes that we've experienced before. The other one that's actually closest to our ship is more like a boss gauntlet, like a mini boss gauntlet of every single big enemy that can be fought. First things first, we're gonna get rid of this guy. Take him down.
Yep, always get rid of the blowhogs because they're absolute blowhards.
You gotta be very careful though, because you see those blinking eyes in the flowers over there.
Oh
it's
yeah.
A trio
we got
of creeping chrysanthemums just waiting in wait.
Jeez.
And one of them has a treasure I need. So try and see if I can lure
well, come
him.
to think it, doesn't this little pattern on the floor look a tad familiar?
A little.
Right. If you're curious where we currently are, this is technically we are technically in
the very first area of the first game.
Yeah, it's a little warped.
Wait, this is the impact site?
Yeah.
Yes. It's a little warped, but you'll recognize some areas. Like if I were to go to the right, that would. If I were to go right from here, if I were to rotate.
Okay, you know what? I see it now. Jesus Christ. What a definitely, kind of oddly poetic that the very first level of the original game is also the final level of the second game.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you're right.
Pine cones!
Oh, yeah, we got our first trick.
You're very in season.
The Conifer Spire. Life is full, but short. Is this one of those short-lived life forms that changes shape as it ages? Even though it's dried out, it has not lost its unique charm.
Whoa.
In all fairness, I wouldn't really worry about the value of the items in this area because they are very inexpensive, save for one of them.
I mean, to be fair, they expect you to come to this area by the time you've cleared out your debt.
Yeah, it's at this point, I'm not in this for the treasure. I'm in this for the completionist.
Right. This whole area is pretty much to Pikmin 2 as the final trial was for Pikmin 1.
Yeah.
Well, funny you mentioned the final trial because that area with the burgeoning spiderworts and the moss growing over it, that's the start of the final trial.
Are you serious?
So they combined 2 areas into one?
Yep. And the landing point for Pikmin 2.
Oh my gosh, this landing area.
This is where you fought the
Bull Blacks.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
And it's funny to think that if Olimar knew where to look, he would have gone to he would have already been at the final trial much sooner than he should have.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna focus on destroying some more things and have them work on that bridge a little bit. Again, there's a lot of prep work that can be done, but this area is gonna take a little bit of it's a bit of a worker, this area.
Peekaboo.
It's a schlep.
Here, wake up. Really?
Man.
You have to see me? Gosh, work for your damn food.
What a stubborn...
Look, we're here.
What a stubborn bastard.
There you go. Now everyone get them.
You ever stop and think about, the more I stop and think about it, how these things have, like, the whole mouth-like appendage that kind of looks like a fruit, something just makes me think back to the freaking, the Meyer Clops from Pikmin 3. And how technically its primary appendage was a whole fruit that was trapped inside crystal.
That's right, yeah. That cool little walk-around dude.
Yeah, one of the most obnoxious bosses in the entire game.
Unless you have rock Pikmin.
Even with rock Pikmin, that can still be a bit of a tricky one because, the Meyer Clops does leave mud puddles, which the rock Pikmin can drown in.
Sorry, I just now remember which enemy you're talking about. Yeah, no, he's a dick.
What boss did you think I was talking about?
For some reason, because you mentioned the crystal lot, like the core, whatever being its like appendage, I was thinking of the tall two-legged guy that walks around and his body is coated in crystal that you have to break with the rock Pikmin first, and then you have to trade him out for something that the watery one that walks around like.
Oh, the Plasma Wraith?
Yeah, no, I'm looking him up. Hang on.
Wait, you're not talking... Wait, you mean... hold on, you mean the Peckish Aristocrab?
No, hang on, I'm looking him up. Don't worry. Give me a second.
Oh, no, wait, the boss from the Garden of Hope?
No. Although he's cool. Like, goodness me. Like,
are you sure we're talking about a boss here?
Sort of. The calcified Crush Blat.
Let me check.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He's more of a mini boss, but like he's in that own little. Remember, you have to go under the bridge. He's like in his own little private arena, and you have to like use the candy pop buds to like turn blues into rocks and rocks back into blues.
That thing. Okay.
That's what I was thinking of when you mentioned the crystal eye thing. But no. The Meyer Clops, far more like fucky. Like I hate that thing.
That thing's a pain in the ass to take out, especially if you want to get it done within a day.
All right. Speaking of taking rid of a day. I tried, but that, by the way, is super freaking mean. That is literally one of the toughest walls in the game, like dark sandstone, not normal sandstone, like black sandstone. And because of those stupid poison jets, only white Pikmin can be the ones to break it down.
And it should be reminded that the white Pikmin are probably some of the weaker Pikmin in the entire game.
Again,
oh my lord, get out of there, the groink!
Well, no, again, white Pikmin have a standard level of strength. It's just that you need a lot of them for them to actually make any difference.
Which fair, maybe I could have held on to my numbers, but I don't have a lot of white Pikmin, nor is there really a point to getting a lot of white Pikmin.
Well, it never hurts to do so anyway, improve your numbers on all sides. You never know when you might start losing them all, right?
Right?
Oh, hello.
Spam.
Oh. Don't we all want friends who will smile when we need a little sunshine in our day? Sure, if you see friends who need a smile, give them your best one.
Said the Muppet.
I love how the whole you can see the silhouette, like it's obviously like some sort of like
a phone service.
I'm just like, hey Olimar, I'm a supermodel. I just moved in this week.
Hi, this is Casey. I just moved in from down the block.
I don't care who
would you like to meet my wife?
I'm not going to pay taxes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I was going for the Danvers thing about that.
Okay, I figured. I was just thinking, like, for some reason, I was just imagining, like, a more wholesome thing. It's like, well, it's nice to meet you. Would you like to meet my wife?
Never mind.
You know what? He totally would use that as a sassy reply, though.
He would. He's a loving man. He's faithful to his wife. His wife... We're a little less sure about that ourselves, actually.
I don't think she. I doubt his wife is the type that start looking into other men. It's more such a matter of that, I think they're a little too dependent on Olimar.
Well, like, because you'll be hearing eventually, like, the whole adventure that's going on with Olimar's wife and kids. There you are. All right, let's get rid of you.
Oh,
the whole little adventure, and I couldn't get the little mushroom treasure that the decoys had. So one of them came back from the dead just so we could kill it again to get the treasure back from it. Just use that and just break it. I'm using that because that way I don't have to worry about carrying it all the way back to the ship.
Thank God.
Because the only two ways to permanently dispose of Gatling Grunts is to either take them to the ship or disintegrate them.
Yep, so worthwhile to hang on to those. Anywho's, where was I going with this?
About Olimar's wife.
that the journey that you hear about her and her kids is that basically they're all like, oh well, we're upper class society now, so little daughter, I don't know his kids' names. Little daughter, you will go to finishing school and you will get prepped to be a proper woman, and you son are going to go to the military, so I can use your bedroom for like a theater. It's something weird, like basically like the money's going immediately to her head, and eventually something happens where she just blows through all the money immediately and was not good at making financial decisions for savings. I
can just imagine in her head, it's like, I did all the calculations, but boy am I bad at math.
But lucky for you, but I didn't marry you for your brains.
Damn. But yeah,
Excuse me?
But at least to be fair, then what happens later is that because of that, the kids are like, oh my gosh, mommy's back to normal again. Because like it wasn't that she was like, it wasn't like
by the power of greed, Daddy.
That was basically that. Like she's basically back to being a loving mother again. Because like she's no longer like worried about money now. She's like, well, easy come, easy go.
Yeah, she's just one of those. She's just one of those women that are like, you know, they're fine enough people until you start giving them more power then you start giving them power.
Well, and anyone can be like that. Oh, hello.
This conversation's becoming very weird. How about we read off more treasures?
Why not?
Like the armored nut.
I mean, that's just Pikmin in a nutshell. What are you talking about?
What is the armored nut, Icky? Oh, they're done. Okay.
Armored nut. This common ordinary nut somehow reminds me of myself and fills me with sadness.
Oh.
That's a pitiful sales pitch.
I love the idea. Like they're there trying to make the sale, and they just suddenly break down. What am I doing with my life?
What am I doing?
You all right?
Oh, this
is not ideal. I would rather not be facing this end of the orange bulborb, but
well, then again, if you don't face that end, just that version of the bulborb, you have to deal with the other one.
Yeah, either which way, you're gonna have to face its wrath. So hit him right in the eye stalk. Hit him right in the eye stalks.
Fuck him up.
Come on.
I mean, on the bright side, they're really not that much like offensively. They're not that much different from regular bulborbs. They just have a much higher alert. They just have a much higher alertness stat.
Right, they attack a lot, and I think they also just attack faster. Like the bulborb will like it delays its actions. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat you now. This guy's like, I'm gonna eat you. Come here.
Yeah, again, these guys just don't get enough sleep.
No. So. We're gonna honestly. Is that the lore that because they don't like sleep well enough, they're like a lot more irate or whatever?
More
I think
or
it's
less.
their special like pupils. You notice how they have like cat eyes almost?
Oh.
At least that's how I read into it.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
So what is the mushroom?
It is none other than the anti-hiccup fungus.
What? How does that?
One bite of this, and the surprisingly earthy flavor will send your hiccups a-packin'. Older individuals with a history of heart conditions should devour this with caution.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, it's not the type of mushroom that can be substituted for cheeseburgers, so the value is not all that great.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, what?
Cheeseburgers in Pikmin
I thought you were about to say, what if this was like a power mushroom that like actually allowed Olimar to grow to the size of like
a human being.
Like be big enough to like. Alright, time for revenge.
Well, no.
Yeah.
You see, these mushrooms aren't for eating. You rub it on your skin, and they let you live forever.
Louis would pull that shit. Louis would 100% pull that.
Assuming
the seed of greed.
Oh. Tell us what is the seed of greed?
This item's docile efficiency evokes images of wealth and greed. Behold, life's essence.
Oh. Does it make you do good, wonderful things, or whatever the hell I'm trying to call this?
But apparently it's one of 2 treasures in the series, specifically the Succulent series, that does not appear in Pikmin 3. The other is the Combustion Berry.
Okay.
Alright, with that said, as opposed to the Hall of Heroes, we're heading on to the Hole of Heroes.
It's a hole.
Some would say this is where Sir Dan belongs. But yes.
Buried 6 feet down under.
But yep, with that, at about 20 minutes in, welcome to the bulk of this video. We're going to be tackling two of the 3 super dungeons that are in this area of the game. And
there are a shit ton of really obnoxious factors to consider when going into this place.
Yep. So right away,
each floor is basically themed in regards to the enemies that you find. On this floor, you find a shit ton of underground dwelling enemies, like
Hey, another nut.
Yeah.
This is the corpulent nut.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I just had to... Which dungeon is this again?
The Hole of Heroes.
The Hole of Heroes.
And honestly, because the gimmick of this is going to be... honestly, I'm going to say, Hype, because the gimmick of this area is that there's really only one treasure per floor, if I'm correct. How about you just handle all of them, and I'll have Icky handle all the ones in the Den of Beasts.
Okay.
Okay, well, first off, before I forget, for the corpulent nut...
I mean, the Cavern of Chaos.
The Cavern of Chaos, yeah. Okay,
Anyway.
continue.
This fellow has consumed more nutrients than necessary, and now possesses superior fatness. In our harsh world, this is a lifestyle to envy. And actually, apparently apparently the Switch version, they swapped out superior fatness to powerful form.
Huh.
I guess it's because they didn't want to offend fat.
They knew their audience and what to say.
They didn't want to insult the acorn audience.
Yeah. So you're also going to start seeing some very devious combinations of enemy types here.
I can see that. Like, you already have the snitch bug that grabs the captains, and you also got the guy with the guy with the balloon that drops bomb rocks.
And the one that can hypnotize your Pikmin. And why not? Let's throw a couple of the electric beetles in there that can insta-kill your Pikmin just for funsies. And again, please remember that the Electro Beetle's electric current can pass through walls between them. So okay, this guy's gotta go.
Yeah, get him real quick, just so he doesn't become a pest for you.
Grab him. Nice.
Grab him!
Ratter. Blah, 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 blah.
You know, both could be accurate in a way.
Pinch him. You know, I wonder if, using a similar voice like that, if Charles Martinet could be an Eggman.
I could see him being
Probably
an Eggman.
could be, like... Actually, it's funny, I thought we were just talking about a schnitzel from Chowder.
Oh yeah, ratter.
What if John DiMaggio but Eggman?
I mean, honestly, like, John DiMaggio has always been one of my top choices for Eggman.
You know what? I have one. What if John DiMaggio, but a Mario character?
John
What do you mean?
John DiMaggio. We already got his name.
I was about to say, like, wait, what do you mean that already happened?
Oh,
that's right.
That's right. Yeah. What I do?
Yeah. I mean, like, if I hadn't cast him as a pre-existing Mario character, I think I said this before, but I honestly could see him being a pretty passable Wario.
I can see it.
I could see that.
And you know what? If you want to do the shared roles thing that Marnie does, I kind of want to see him like flex his range and be Waluigi too.
I gotta say, I love the goblin music on this floor.
Goblins playing random oboes and trumpets and stuff.
I mean, it's perfectly appropriate considering that that's more or less Kazumi Tataka's like MO.
Goblin music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like now I'm thinking of RuneScape. Alright. Because of like the sea shanty.
You know, RuneScape is more than just sea shit.
I know. There's some song. Are you serious? Fight.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
this
dear.
direction. Again, control of your army is paramount in Pikmin 2. Do not spread them around. This is why. No way could they do it, but
Logan. I mean, past Logan.
Slogan?
No way. I mean, that would be an insane mod, but like, God, if Ochi was in Pikmin 2, that would actually break this game
in half.
Oh no!
Literally the slowest. The army only has to be faster than its slowest Pikmin.
I can't believe you lost one purple Pikmin. It could have been
five. He went out like a hero, man.
It could have been
With
5.
Explosion.
But no, you only
Anyway.
have to lose one.
Anyway, I want to try and find where those treasures. Aha, here it is. This is why you want to make sure you have white Pikmin on you as well. I'm going to very quickly be right back because I need to grab something, and with the power of post-commentary, I can just let past me hold the reins. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, while they go dig, while your posse goes digging up a hole, and wouldn't that be some shit if freaking bomb rocks could do just that as well?
What, blow up the gates?
Well, I mean,
blow up the gates and also or upheaval, like literally serve as an upheaval for treasure. Like blow some of the sand right off or whatever.
I mean, if it was like a mound of sand, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, it would help in the event that you don't have any white Pikmin on you.
Yeah, I guess so. Or if you gave like the captains like a shovel.
Okay, this treasure is known as the
Essence of true love.
Wash away all your stress and angst with the glory of this enduring symbol of love.
What are you talking about, angst?
Also, I must wonder what past Logan was thinking, considering if the whole gimmick is... Oh, that's what he was thinking. The way out is over there. For a moment, I was like, wait, where the heck is he going?
But no, you hear the goblin music with, like, the oboe, right?
Yeah. I mean, again, it's just really silly music, which, again, Tataka does a lot of in most of his games. Whether it be this, Yoshi's Story, Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, by the way, welcome to Blowhog Hell.
Uh-oh.
Nothing but blowhogs on this floor.
And weevils. But it's also like, man, I was wondering why it was starting to get rather humid in here. Whole lot of hot air.
So what would you say is the most annoying enemy in Pikmin? Like, all
in Pikmin history?
Yeah. If it wasn't the Gatling Groink, what would it be?
It wasn't the Gatling Groik, and also the Smoky Frog, considering that's only like in the original game and also in Pikmin 4 in very specific scenarios. Like, as far as, like, recurring enemies are concerned, I'd probably... Where is this gonna sound? I'd probably say the snitch bugs.
That makes sense.
Just because,
it's why they don't show up in the series outside of this game.
Wait.
Oh, wait, no, they... Do they?
No, they're in every game. Like, the ones that just go, like, swiping Pikmin away from you and just do it.
I'm thinking of the boss snitch bugs that show up in this game. The ones that grab your captains.
Right, those things. No, I'm just talking about the regular ones that swipe Pikmin. It's like, it's not even a matter that they even hurt Pikmin. It's just a matter that they just waste your time.
I see a marble behind that gate.
Marble.
Marvelous marbles.
Well, the old saying, marble it up. But yeah, no, I'd probably say the snitch bugs are probably the most obnoxious enemy, just because of how much they're more pests than anything. Just especially when you're having to deal with harder enemies like a typical Bulborb, or God forbid you happen to have those things fly around while you're taking care of a fucking like Snagret. Assuming such a scenario ever happens. But, I guess on that note, Iki, what would you say is the most annoying Pikmin enemy in your opinion?
I'd say Gatling Grunts or Bull Bears.
Bull Bears? Just because of the way, like... I mean, yeah, actually, why Bull Bears?
Because they're very obnoxious, annoying, and very violent Bulborbs.
That's
like,
fair.
They're not that special compared to the more of the other enemy types, like the Dirgebugs. But my god, are they effective at what they do?
Yeah, especially in Pikmin 2, when they actually work differently from... Oh, hello!
Yeah, maybe that guy as well. The volatile Dweevils.
Yeah. Dweevils I would also peg as fairly annoying enemies, just because of how persistent they can be.
Man, 8 guys to carry 1 marble.
Hey, if it gets the job done quicker, why not?
Anyways, Hype Man, what is this thing?
This thing is called the Love Sphere. One of the wisest beings in the universe, this entity also boasts a galactic-sized helping of love. However, due to its shyness, it will never speak of that love.
L'amour. Down the hole we go.
Actually, another thing about another enemy type that I can consider fairly obnoxious, especially if you're not prepared for it, the fucking peckish aristocrat in the later games.
Yeah. I mean, usually if they grab your Pikmin, as opposed to...
Especially if they grab your... Like, that could be a problem. Oh, no!
Look who's back!
You again. With the 1 foot.
Squawk!
Also funny we fight this thing in a sinking dirt mound.
A quicksand trap?
Right. Like, surely that's not gonna play a part in this whole fight.
No, it won't. It will affect you, but it won't affect the bird.
Or the... What about the Pikmin?
It'll affect them too, but who cares? You just got the blue ones.
You know, harmless casualties.
Like, at this point, the most bountiful kind of Pikmin you have at this point in the game.
Yeah. Like, if you've been dealing your cards right, you've pretty much just been, like... growing them by the metric
Like, if you
tons.
finished up the perplexing pool at this point, you've probably got, like, 300 full guys.
Oh, God.
Yep. Thankfully, it's just the one, though.
Oh, thank God. I was about to say, you know what would be worse than one Snagret?
Two Snagrets!
A whole family of Snagrets!
Plus one that could just hop around whenever it pleases.
Man, what a load.
A load of birds. And snakes.
What a load of bird feed.
What I gotta wonder is, why is it that when you defeat it in any game but Pikmin 4, why does its body explode but the head remains?
Not sure. Well, I mean, I also gotta remember that Pikmin 4, for all intents and purposes... Now that I think about it, does the body even explode in Pikmin 3 still?
No. At least I don't think it does.
Right, because I think the 1 foot... Like, the 1 foot...
And he was
still...
poisoned to death.
Sucker.
And he dropped a thing!
Alright, now let's take those, and, yeah, I mean, at this point, if that's the only treasure we can find here, fuck the Snagret. He can lament the loss of his dear old papa.
The lustrous element!
Such radiance, such shine! Like magic, this product stimulates greed in all intelligent life forms. Bring your wallets and gather around, buyers!
Legitimately one of the most valuable items you could collect in the game.
So yeah, that guy's a dick. Okay.
Welcome back.
Logan, you missed the 1,000 Poco profit!
I don't care about him. Why? What is money to me? A god, an adventurer. Oh look, a wacky floor. With,
a wacky floor with a wacky door?
A wacky floor
Oh,
with a wacky
Mamudas!
door. I think these guys are just wacky boars.
Oh, the Muta.
You want to take a wacky snore?
Mutas, come over here. Come on, Muta, come over here. Alright, now you get the gun.
Over here.
So what is the lore that these things may be like some new god of nature or something?
The lore is that they are fully incubated or like.
Well, Smoky Progs, right? Now I get that, but I'm like,
they're fully formed versions of the Smoky Prog.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm curious, like, they're so nice and stuff. Continue, James. You're about to say something as well.
I mean, you pretty much said what I was about to say. They're essentially just fully evolved, like fully formed Smoky Progs.
Okay, but like, do we ever know why they're like compared to like their not yet fully developed like brethren? These ones are a lot more docile than what the Smoky Prog is.
Well, I wouldn't call the Mamuda docile necessarily because when it's trying to plant your Pikmin, it does, end up slapping you as well.
Fair.
And the slap doesn't hurt the Pikmin, but hurts you.
For some reason, it doesn't hurt the Pikmin. It just plants them right back in the ground.
Well, because it replants them.
Well, I mean, on that note, I like the idea that perhaps it's because the Mamuda just really likes flowers, and it's like, these flowers aren't yet planted yet, I'll help them.
Or maybe it just finds the Pikmin running around intimidating. So try stopping them by slapping them back into the ground.
He just wants to be one. He just wants to be one with nature.
Then again, his hands do kind of resemble spades.
I mean, yeah, so he'd be good for gardening. Observe the.
Oh no!
This is not the floor you're thinking of. This is
but this
Dream
is
Den
the
that does
specific level arrangement that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, this is one of my least favorite layouts in the game, and in a later in the next part, we're going to be experiencing this exact floor again, but with a Gatling Grunk.
Oh,
just
fuck.
roaming around, and as you notice,
floor arrangement blows.
Well, but Grant, now I will say,
let's see how many jump into the water like morons. Thankfully, none of them.
Here's the thing. Yes, I will say that in my first time playing this game for practice, this was definitely the arrangement that I reset the game the most on. But more so than that, I will also say, to sort of like curb the expectations that Icky just shared with how he just sounded just then. This floor can be horrible if you have really bad luck. Like, if the treasure itself... Coming over here. Like, if the treasure ends up being, like, right over here, like, right where the blue Pikmin are, sometimes the treasure can be buried right there. And it's like, bitchin', okay, we're out. But sometimes they will be literally on the far opposite end where the, where
all the
the
Wollywops tend to hang out.
Well, not the Wollyhops themselves, but also the, I forget, James. What are the aquatic versions of the Bulborbs called again?
The Wurmples?
The Wurmples.
No, that's the Pokemon, you doofus!
I thought
They're water
Dumples.
Dumples.
Dumples, okay. Wurmples.
Wurmple's the Pokemon.
I would wholeheartedly believe that, though, as it would be called a Wurmple as well.
It absolutely would have been called a Wurmple in Pikmin.
Alright, there. That's it then. Yes, thankfully this time around we got lucky, and the Dumple is not where the treasure is.
And we got the Skippy peanut butter jar right over there.
Trust me, Icky, I had a really bad time with this in my original playthrough, where I was going to deliver this to the ship, and as you're noting,
they decided to go all the way around.
Yes, and I kept losing Pikmin because literally, in my first time playing this game, I literally had the exact number of blue Pikmin required to carry the treasure. So if I lost even a single one, I wouldn't be able to get that treasure anymore, and I had to reset that floor a lot. Well, there goes the Dumple. There goes the Dumple, dumpling about.
There's the Dumple being a dick.
I don't like the Dumple. The Dumple, I think, is more aggressive than the orange Bulborb. I'll say it. And it will chase you to the ends of the earth.
Well, no, it will chase you a short distance, but if you go too far from its spawn point, then it'll just stop chasing you.
I think the other key thing that makes them difficult is one thing that I don't know if we've talked about yet in all of Pikmin is sometimes the difficulty of an enemy may not even be like, oh, how fast is it moving? Oh, how far will it chase you? Sometimes I think the difficulty of an enemy can be measured in
how fast can it kill your Pikmin?
Right, like from start to finish of it has plucked a Pikmin to it has now eaten the Pikmin, how fast does it take? Because there'll be some enemies where your Pikmin has screamed and it's in a pretty, understandable state of distress, but you still got at least like 10 to 15 seconds before it's actually eaten. Meanwhile, the Dumples, it's just... Oh,
same with the peanut butter.
Same with the those freaking maggots that the Queen Burbank. The Queen Burbank will
the Queen Burbank.
So real quick about that.
May I read this one at least?
Oh.
The Nutrient Silo, a food storage tank of bewitchingly titanic size. As legend has it, this item is so captivating that the discoverer tried to claim it for himself. That would be me.
Because you are a Skippy-holic, my bud.
Welcome to Chaos.
Oh God.
Also, one more thing about that, the Skippy. In Europe and Japan, it's replaced with an item called the Stringit Container.
I think we found the Stringit Container earlier. But yeah, not only do you have to deal with the, the ranging Bloister, but you also have to deal with Cannon Beetle Larva and Falling Rocks.
A lot of Falling Rocks. So, I'm actually going to keep everybody safe in here, I hope. Trust me, sometimes the game can fuck with you anyway. We're going to keep you all safe in here. Pop Olimar is going to go let some Cannon Beetles shoot themselves.
Oh god.
You hurt my babies for the last time.
I'm not
Actually,
even their babies.
I was about to say, can you use the rocks to take out the boss?
I would love that, but I do not.
The only way you
will.
can hurt it is via the tail.
I just double check that. No, I'll just slap you the old-fashioned way. Is it weird that I also love this? I love the sounds that this thing makes as it tries to like sonar track you.
What the?
Yeah, the weird like sonar sounds it makes is all. Alright, this guy's in a really weird position, so I'm just gonna.
It makes weird cow noises when it's trying to get your Pikmin.
I can see it. Alright, there's one.
No, literally,
Almost.
like when you were fighting in the previous part of one.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Ah, so it makes the sounds of mad cow disease.
It is mad cow disease.
Alright, just one more will do it.
Now, if only
Could
that
you
they could eat
perhaps-
other fauna.
I know, it's like, okay, just gotta get around it. No, don't! Damn it. I was expecting him to rapid fire.
See that
I
sound
do.
right there?
Yeah, I can hear that, you're right. Alright, there we go, that'll tag. Too late! Oh.
Too late, suck up.
Okay, I don't know if there's any other falling rocks. I'm walking around trying to see if I can trigger any more. Ah, I hear some more.
Come on down!
Okay. Good times, let's do it.
Okay, time to make your mama proud, Dave.
Alright, let's get the most of the Pikmin. I don't even really care who I'm bringing. I just need enough that I can distract them, and then...
Well, remember, he doesn't track the Pikmin necessarily. He tracks the captain that you're controlling.
Right. So it's important to have a good like set of them. That way, at any time you can quickly swap over to start attacking him from while his back is turned.
Uh-oh, now he's
But then I remember. But then I forgot that yellow
attention
Pikmin.
on the president.
Yeah, I forgot that yellow Pikmin are not very good. Like they sometimes you throw them too high. Come on,
These creatures
swap
are
again.
weird.
They are, but I think
I
it's
mean,
cool.
welcome to Pikmin.
But you know
No,
what? That's
exactly.
probably the ideal arrangement you got there, where you have it facing like to the left while you're on its
Because-
sides.
Because thankfully, as you're noticing, it takes him a little bit of time to reacquire a new target, so you can like just keep him stunned as he's like, I don't know who to do or what
I
to
mean,
eat.
you're essentially making him the monkey in the middle.
Yeah, and we get this hype.
The joyless jewel.
Those who view this gem's green twinkle become filled with great hopes and expectations. However, it rewards neither. This artistic sham only provides short-lived happiness.
Oh, that's
It screams
Wow.
of envy.
he's an envious,
Envious?
envious,
Amphibious?
amphibious.
I still need to
I
watch
don't
that.
feel safe. All right, Hall of Heroes sub level 8.
Now I will send to your mind subliminal messages.
We've hit the halfway point.
Sorry, you had to see that.
Sorry.
Sorry, I had to see that.
I love you. I love that I just heard in my head all three of you guys just at the same time. God bless this country. Now then, let's kill this Bulbman.
You saying that just reminds
Dead.
me of like one of my favorite Sam and Max lines ever from season 1, where it's like, "Can you
Oh.
believe we get paid to do this?"
I love this country.
It's that one, and the other one I was thinking off the top of my head was also the. It's when I know he says that, but the other one I remember, the other line I love is when they're in the president's office and they see the new. Whoops. Sorry, Blue Pikmin. And you see the new American seal, which it's like it's an eagle, but instead of instead of like the olive branch and whatever, it's holding a gun and a pack of smokes or like some dollar bills. And then Max is, I love this country. Good stuff. Anyway, this is just a restock floor. Continuing.
It's a restock
Onward.
floor, but instead of golden beetles, you got doodle bugs and Bulbman.
Yeah. Another thing of note is that, as you're noticing, we're starting to reach more floors where the exit hole for the next floor is blocked. I hate this floor.
Bulborb Central!
And as
All
you can already
bulwarks
tell,
all the time, and
We got a
I see
hunky
Mama
boy
Bear-
over there.
Mama Bear's after your ass.
so I'm just going to say
But
this right
as
now.
you see, there is a gate in the way.
But I'm gonna say right now, so I'm already screwed. I don't care what I don't care what James or Icky are about to try and twist this. The fact that he's already on me, I'm already screwed. Like, I'm gonna lose some Pikmin because I need to break a wall in order to reach him, and he's just
if you're gonna lose Pikmin, at least don't lose any more purples.
That's why we're gonna find a way to organize this a little bit. Let's move around over here.
Well, no, what you do is the spray can travel through walls, so you just freeze him while you work on the gate.
Let's see if I can get him with a shockwave.
That's a wall.
I can stun him to the wall. But yeah, I was trying to see if I could like shockwave deal damage to him, but no, the shockwave only stuns; it doesn't actually deal damage. So.
And I'm sure Past Logan was thinking to himself, "Fuck, I missed a Bulbman."
Well, the Bulbman's gonna be hopefully take one for the team.
Yeah, you work it out, buddy. Come on, you've got this. Tear down that wall.
And then the purple Pikmin are here to try and see if I can like get some damage on him once it's too late. Okay, this is taking forever.
This is too long. I want the food now.
I have a show to run. I gotta. Okay, Reds, get in there. And just the minute that the thing comes down, retreat. Because don't forget, the bull bear can climb over walls.
Small walls.
Okay.
But I don't think gates count as walls for this thing.
They will. Oh, you come.
Bring on the fucking symphony.
Dun, 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 dun. What was it? It was like a solid. It wasn't Solitude Minor. It was like a Fortitude. Like a. Here we go.
Oh God!
It begins.
Feast, feast, feast.
Okay. He eats a white Pikmin. I'll deal with that.
And a purple.
Just keep pushing through.
There you go.
All right.
See, why did you think of doing that sooner, Past Logan?
Because I need. It's like the Revolutionary War. I gotta wait till I see the whites of their eyes and then I fire. But hey, okay, there we go. Minimal casualties.
But you lost another purple.
Did I? I didn't care.
Yes.
I actually wasn't even paying attention at that point.
I was just on auto fire.
Yeah, pretty much. And of course, this is the point where I'm realizing, and of course the treasures in the burning bull Black's body.
Yep.
Why wouldn't it be anywhere else?
I mean, you can also freeze him with your burp.
I know. It's just do these things. And on him. There we go.
Actually, since we're still dealing with bull boars at the given moment, let's actually dial back to an earlier question that Iki asked. Logan, not counting the Goinks or bull bears, what would you consider the most annoying enemy in all of Pikmin?
In all of Pikmin, I actually don't. The most annoying. Whoa, dear. Most annoying enemy. Oh my god. Like in terms of like difficulty, or in terms of like, or in terms of just like hassle, just trying to like break or destroy.
It's just a hassle on the overall game experience. Like it could very well be an enemy that doesn't even do that much damage. They're just absolute pests.
Yeah, I'm genuinely looking this up because I don't.
Because I already brought up my answer before that probably one of my least favorite enemy types to deal with are the snitch bugs.
I mean, they can be annoying, but if you have yellow Pikmin, I can usually drop them real fast. I'm just waiting for them to.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also a matter of if your aim is good.
Let me see as I scroll through this a little bit. Oh, hang on. By now, they should be getting the treasure there. There you go, Hype. Sorry about that, wait.
You're fine.
Look, a can opener.
Not just any can opener. It's the
Dimensional Slicer!
Thank you, Ricky. Go ahead, Hype.
A dimensional cutter that slices through time and space. This is nothing to be trifled with. Good children. Oh,
thank you,
goes. Good children will know not to play with this item. Let me see. In Europe, it's replaced with the patience tester, and in Japan, it's replaced with the flying saucer.
Ah.
Which is a Kurimoto brand milk cover.
Okay, I was going to say, like, so it's a flat out, like a full on, like, model swap.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So I just now looking it up. I think I can definitely say right now, honestly, in this game, my least favorite enemy to deal with, or just in all Pikmin, just because of how it's supposed to be dealt with. I'll be honest.
Oh, I see those eye stalks.
I see schmuck bait.
Yeah, well, I needed to wake up.
Well, don't worry. It won't attack you until you're like right up into its face.
Okay. I would say honestly, bread bugs. I hate how little damage a direct hit from a purple landing on top of it can actually do. If I could feel the force of a gun from the purple Pikmin like slamming down on it and it's done, I would think that they would be far less annoying, because that is genuinely the issue I have with the bread bugs is that
Wow.
Those are Mike Tights!
Mike Tights!
Oh.
That is a dick move, though.
What rotten luck.
Just focus on it, just focus on it. He's stomping, and... Okay,
he was about to roar.
Get back.
Uh-oh.
And he woke up the other one.
Alright, we're backing up, though.
Luigi! What happened to you?
Brother? Cut down in the heat of his prime.
But yeah, like, right away, like, what the fuck, Nintendo? You're gonna put Mike Tights right next to one of the strongest enemies in the game. Like again, this is the meanest Nintendo game, in my opinion.
Hey, you know what he was behind on Ren anyway.
Oh, shit. Damn. Anywho's, let's just be cautious. But yeah, I would say, honestly, like, if Brett, like, it's the sheer amount of health that bread bugs have, and the fact that no matter what you throw, it seems like you can only do a fixed amount of damage. So that's what makes them annoying, is that... oh, my Pikmin? Nice. Is that that's what makes them so annoying, is because I already know the solution, but it just takes so long to do it because it's just tedious over and over and over.
I mean, it just... Man, it kind of just makes me think back in retrospect on, like, with the only bread bug we encounter in the original Pikmin, and I just knock his lights out relatively quickly.
Yeah, like you got so lucky with that. Hey, the other little gimmick of this place is we're going to be finding not one, but we're going to basically be finding every single one of the old Rob play.
At least for these
things.
last 5 floors, we're going to be finding gyro blocks for treasures.
Yeah. Which hype do they have a? The title wasn't different, but do they have a different thing for each one of them?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay. Go for it, hype.
Anyway, as for this white one, feel the joy that only collectors can savor. The happiness for those who have found them all. Enjoy this wonderful feel of heart's content.
I love how you froze that specific voice. Like,
fuck that.
I am not in the mood!
Alright, the other thing we need to do right now is, it's going to be a little tricky, but we need to break this down immediately. Because, and now we're going to have to be dealing with, okay, that's good enough. Okay, just get him angry, get him angry right now. No, crap, that wasn't enough.
Oh, fuck.
Now we're going to
have
some
bastard
problems.
didn't eat anything.
Oh my gosh, why are you running straight in there, Blue Pikmin, you idiot?
Because you're directing them straight in!
I did not. I dismissed them, and I guess they just auto-targeted anything that was around them.
Oh, for God's sakes.
There we go. Okay, now we can get this cycle. The reason why I want to open this up is because now in this arena, whenever he slams around...
Alright, single punches deal with them, too.
That's fucked.
This is why you want this back area... This is why you want the exit hole to be opened up, because the rocks normally will not fall there. And that's, like, your main way of, like... Okay, back up.
Now, you say they can't fall there? I would dispute that.
Have they fallen on your army back here before?
I'm pretty sure they've fallen on me at least once.
But, like, look at that. Look at how many rocks just fell. Like, this floor will annihilate your army if you are not ready or careful.
My question is, why aren't you freezing this guy in solid carbonite?
Or if not that, then why aren't you supercharging your Pikmin?
Because right now I got myself a boss that is not only very easily predictable, but can be easily dodged. Like that, I'm like, you know what?
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't get it done quicker. Besides, you got like 7 models, buddy. What are you
not
gonna
to
be
mention,
saving
if
them?
you
What are you saving them on?
freeze it, it stops spawning the little bastard babies.
Yeah, but that also kills it. It kills its own babies for me. Like it's.
Yeah, but it's not like you're going to do anything with the nectar they drop. It's all the way over there.
This is the part where I'm gonna start calling cyberbullying. That like I can be doing everything right, and these two are still never gonna be pleased with me. But I
never asked for 101 purple Pikmin until now.
You know, I'm just saying, this part could have been shorter if you were a little more efficient with your, your spicy consumption.
Perhaps. I played this like I know I get on Matt's case and perhaps even Icky's or James's case with saving and stuff, but like this is to me like this was the one game where I become like nervous Nancy immediately. And I'm like, okay, tiptoe past everything, save often. Thank God this game auto saves for me. Otherwise, you would be seeing me save every single floor.
Holy shit!
There we go.
There we
Yay,
go. And watch as her ass deflates one last time.
And one of her babies survived.
No witnesses. There we go.
One good swift punch.
Alright, while we're at it, Hive, what does the blue block tell us?
Children throughout the universe are captivated by the
what's it called? Wait. What's it called?
Isn't it the same? It's the same gyro block, isn't it? Or does that have a different name?
The white one's for treasured gyro block.
Tell me, Hive, what is this one called? Apologies.
It is called the favorite gyro block. Children throughout the universe are captivated by the very thought of this cool blue disc. Hokatete toy makers are swamped with orders for this popular item.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I like the color blue too.
Yeah, it's a very nice color.
Alright, so
welcome to this one now. Oh, thankfully, we've dealt with the last of the bulb orbs.
Yep, and this one's actually a resting floor. Just the most I can say here is be cautious.
Oh, hello.
Hey, thank you. There'll be a couple treasures here. Most I'd say is just be cautious. Don't throw willy-nilly. Remember that you are you're at a bottomless pit area.
Also, Jesus Christ, you reek.
Alright, what is the green block hype?
It is the lost gyro block. Remember your treasure toys? Excuse me?
It's not lost anymore.
Oliver, I think I found it.
Whoosh. Sorry, continue.
Remember your treasure toys? You took so good care of them, but some broke anyway. For some reason, this green gyro brings back memories and causes your heart to quiver.
Aw. Fair enough. Alright, that's how we could leave, and we are good. Let's get the hell out of here.
Up. You've got 3 more floors left, bucko.
Oh.
Wait, 3? I thought this was a 16th floor.
Nope, 15.
Nope. We're on to the 12th floor. But I do see Candy Pop Bud, so let me see if I can get some more Pikmin. Again, these dotted ones are actually, I've learned now, past Logan has finally learned, these are actually very useful. So, wait for it. Fire!
You throw on 1, and you get 9 of a specific color.
And that was the moment when Past Lucky realized...
8.
And that is the exact moment when Past Lucky was like, oh shit, I should have been using these a long time. Because I was thinking, maybe... Because I thought that they worked like normal Candy Pop Buds, but no, those things are like super jumbo ones for like, growing back your Pikmin, and they're actually some of the best things you can find in these dungeon explorations to like get new Pikmin.
They're literal Pikmin cloning machines.
Yeah. And that's, again, rule of thumb, whenever I'm in a bottomless hole area, I dismiss the Pikmin before I use the thing, because I don't want to be that guy who accidentally throws a purple Pikmin as he's trying to just simply select, please leave.
Like you were just a centimeter off from activating the hole.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Speaking of... No, this is not the bottom, but this is also one of my least favorite floors. This is the one. This is the other one I reset the most on. Nothing
if you don't
but
got no blue Pikmin, you're fucked!
Nothing but a man at legs.
Surrounded by water.
So I can't do what I did last time, which was, use purple Pikmin to just, ambush the thing while I woke up. Now I need to work with only the blues that I have remaining in my army.
And that's not much.
That's 23 blue Pikmin to my name.
22.
Here goes. 22.
Well, you know what Jeffrey, you could do? At least you could freeze the bastard.
That's what I'm going to try and do. This is me doing that was me saying a little prayer. Now let's go in.
Well, Jeffrey, you've served the cause well. I cannot assure you that you'll survive this battle.
At the very least, thank goodness that this thing, at the very least, oh, here we go. At the very least, thank goodness that this guy, thank goodness that he can't stomp his feet around. Let's go.
No, because his feet are too thin. Thin.
Also, it's a good thing this guy goes for the low blows.
Yep. Okay, come on. There it is.
Very nice.
Come on, keep hitting him.
Come on, guys! While he's still encrusted.
Oh boy, now we run.
While he's still deep fried.
Jeffrey, get in here! It's like, there's no way if you had a whole army of Pikmin, how are you to deal with that?
Right?
Okay. Oh crap, they got cool down.
Who decided to give a
happen.
spider a machine gun?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh my lord!
Yikes.
Before.
That's 4 Pikmin down for the count.
Okay, well he's 2/3 health down. With all of you seen, Hype, what would you say is like the most annoying enemy to be contending with in these games?
This.
Well, this one seems to be.
No, not you, Hype.
Well, I'll say, considering the fact that this is a spider with a devil-named Gatling gun, I'd say that this one's definitely high up there.
The Gatling gun with a laser sight.
I love the cartoony sound effects of this thing, though. Just like,
well, like the
going
cartoon ray
yeehaw
gun
mode.
thing.
Yeah, just going yeehaw mode. Alright, let's go. Oh boy.
Oh, he's on the move.
He's officially on land.
Oh,
No, okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's smart to get back to his like hidey hole. Like he will prioritize. Oh no! I thought he was looking over to the right.
Jesus Christ!
That's a 5-pointer.
Okay, there we go. Alright, get in there.
At this point, I would have just like reset.
How? If you had as many blue Pikmin, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do with what you got.
Dude, you lost
And
nearly half of
kaboom.
your blue Pikmin there.
No. Oh,
Logan
less
is
than half.
listen. Logan is an avid follower of the phrase "sunk cost fallacy."
Correct. Especially because, fine, blame as much as I, blame how long it takes me. At least, like, it doesn't take me 7 days to record 2 hours worth of footage. Which I feel like would happen if one of YouTube War Rewards were... I actually don't know. I'm speaking out of turn. Yeah, Hype, I love you. What is this yellow block called?
Well, first off, love you too. Second off, the memorable gyro gear. No matter how old you grow, you will never remember the treasures of childhood. Take this gift.
Take it. Embrace it.
Dispose of it. Cast it into the fire.
Fair enough.
I see we've reached the Dweevil convention.
Oh
And
boy!
this is not just a normal Dweevil convention, because the Man of Honor is still around here somewhere.
Where?
What?
Where is he? Yeah, he's somewhere.
He's stuck in the bathroom, I guess.
Hold on. Let me kill as many things. You know what? Timmy! Where are you?
You know, I
Hang
would
on.
just
Little
leave
Timmy!
these guys back here.
Alright, hang on. Timmy, you bastard, you owe me money. I've come to collect. I know you're around here somewhere, Timmy.
You've stolen my lunch
there
money
he
for the last time, God!
Timmy, I'll come back to get the money next week. It's okay, really. I don't need it that badly. So I'm going to get him away from the water because I don't want to deal with 2 of these bosses in a row.
Jeez.
I'm gonna
You
kill
know
your
what,
babies
just
while you
Family
wait.
full of spiders.
Something just dawned on me.
What?
Is it possible that the coloration of this thing was inspired by the skull bugs from Chaos 64?
I can
Like,
kinda
you see, like,
it.
the swirly, like, marble...
Yeah, the body itself. I always thought it was supposed to be just like a little bit of mold or like a little bit of like, you know, tree sap or whatever caked on its body.
So its normal body color is, like, just yellow or red?
I could see it a little bit. Yeah.
Where the fuck are the eyes on this thing? Or like a mouth?
To that, I actually generally don't know.
I mean, you know what, Iki? That's a very valid question. Where are the eyes on a piranha plant?
It uses its teeth as sensors.
One thing
You
I'm
ever find it funny how piranha plants, when they're first born, are nipper plants and they have eyes, but then they grow older and then they lose them?
Are they the same thing?
Pretty sure they are. Like, you ever notice how when nipper plants are born, they come from, like, the little, like, floating spores that look like which has the same patterns of a piranha plant?
I thought those spores had X's on them.
No, they were red spores with white polka dots.
Were they?
Yeah.
I thought they were white spores with a red X drawn on them.
No. I have no idea what that's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be a sign that you don't want this thing to land.
Well, naturally, but it's also like, I don't even remember seeing something like that in any of the Yoshi's Island games.
Yoshi's Island DS? Or Yoshi's Story?
Maybe. Let me check.
So now I've officially given up. Like, okay, fine, screw it. I'm gonna bring in.
Okay, fine.
Blue
You like getting your feet wet.
Fine, Grandpa. We'll play this by your rules.
I didn't want to do this. I wanted to bring in the whole army, but he's not wanting to get on land.
He likes stepping his toes into the water. He's kind of a degenerate spider that way.
Wow. You called him out. Come on, yep, come this way.
Yeah,
You
okay,
want to crush
so-
these Pikmin, right? Yeah.
So I guess looking back on it, I can kind of see where Iki kind of got the idea that they were red X's on white spores. But no, those are supposed to be polka dots.
Huh.
Ah. Come on.
So is a zebra supposed to be a white horse with black stripes or a black horse with white?
I might make up your mind.
A bumblebee supposed to be black and yellow?
But yeah, for Iki's sake, that's what a full nipper spore looks like.
Purple Pikmin, what are you doing?
Oh.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I learned something today.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, it just leads to more credence that nipper plants, for all intents and purposes, are baby piranha plants.
Oh my god, Logan!
Alright, that's dead.
Yeah, at the cost of how many Pikmin there?
5.
Remember, sunk cost fallacy.
Icky would drop 5 M&Ms and say, I don't even want the bag anymore, and he'll go back
I don't
and
even
buy
want
them.
these. They're Skittles.
He'll go back.
They're
to
the
store
same
and buy
color
them.
as M&Ms.
Anyway, Hype, what's this one?
The fun gyro. Red, the color of memories, of sunsets at the end of the day, of play, of pure embarrassment.
Yeah, but if you look at it from the side, it is square. The shape of evil!
We've made it to the
Also,
final floor.
Also, I'm sure the Hype's thinking to himself when he sees that, I like red.
I want to talk with Hype more. I want to get, because I know that these, I know that I'll be, I mean, yeah, coming clean. I know these parts have been a little bit scarce apart from this. I want to make it feel like more than just an obligation because I do care about his opinion. However, with that there, I do genuinely love the fact that there's this chaos, this growing sense of like hostility between Icky James and my plans, and it's
What
like
the-
Hype, and I'm like Hype, how are you doing? And you're just like the smooth jazz. You're listening to KCBL Radio at night, and the new product we have on sale is the fond gyro. I'm like that.
And now back to KIUD with all of your personal. You killed how many purple Pikmin? Hits.
You won't get away with killing my purples! Hits!
Hits. Oh, I love it.
Also, just gets me that he ends it off with just saying hits.
Hits. Alright, so as you see here, as we mentioned earlier, although a lot of Pikmin have just been eaten, I need to try and see if I can kill this thing. And huzzah! Now all
Perfect.
the Pikmin that were inside of it will be survived. Oh!
So, what's so special about this floor when there's only jellyfish to worry about?
Well, remember the beady longlegs that we fought on the previous floor?
Yes.
Turns out he is a bigger, angrier daddy.
Remember when
fuck.
Icky brought up kinks into the situation regarding
What?
feet?
What?
What?
You mentioned something like he's getting his feet in the water wet, and that was
No,
like
his
he was-
toes
That was-
in the
that was-
water.
That was
Completely
me.
different.
Oh,
That was me
James.
when he was like, yeah, I said that because, again, he just liked putting his feet in the water. He didn't like getting it anywhere near dry land.
Well, and then Icky says something
Why
like
do you
he's
think
into
his
that, like,
legs are so long?
Anywho's, and where this joke was going, I forget. Basically, I'm killing all these things
Get
because I
the
don't
shit
want
out of
his
the
big
gutter.
feet.
I don't want these things getting in the way. Kill this, and now that it's dead, with my 65 Pikmin left to my name in this dungeon, now I will approach the center of the arena. As soon as the purple Pikmin catches up. Okay, let's just...
Guys, wait a...
Aw, dang it, I got honey all over my legs.
Fast animals, slow children. Oh, I need to watch that. I need to watch American Dad. I hear American Dad's pretty okay.
That was Family Guy!
I know, I'm just... Okay, but my brain processed like 4 different thoughts before it even got to that point. I was like, I should watch Family Guy, but then I was like, no, Family Guy I heard got pretty lame in the later seasons. I should watch American Dad. I heard that one's been at least consistently okay.
Plus, it doesn't rely on, like, pop culture references and cutaway
Remember the
packs
time?
referencing. Remember the time that there was a big spider
Alright,
with
going to the
bigger
center of the
feet?
room. Where are you? I'm keeping the Pikmin at bay. He's like, we are not. We are
just
strong.
spawned
Okay.
at the base.
There
Boom!
you are.
Oh,
The raging long legs.
that thing is caked in black, whatever that stuff is.
Blaze.
And although it moves slower, because of its feet, that thing can crush a lot of Pikmin at once.
It's
On the
great
bright
at
side,
the
its body is a
winery,
lot
though.
bigger.
Can I just say that?
Oh yeah, like anything can reach it at least.
When
Yeah.
James was describing it, there was a part of me that was expecting him to end it at just, this thing is caked.
I mean, it is totally caked. I mean, look at that thing.
It looks
Picked
like
up
it's
on
made
a-
of cake.
On a Monday night. All right. So yeah. I mean,
You ever, like,
but-
honestly,
okay.
you ever, you know what it is? It just looks like a freaking, like, I don't know, strawberry or cranberry. You just dumped a little too much into that chocolate river.
Actually, yeah, I can see that actually. But
Dark
otherwise,
chocolate, at least.
But otherwise, like, you see the pattern. You see what has to happen. This guy's not... He's not that difficult, provided, you know, you just... You know, and I got him to a walk cycle. That's perfect. He's gonna take a while to actually, like, throw him off.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, no, like, just so long as you mind. Honestly, this feels like a slightly easier fight than just what you typically have to deal with the beady long legs.
Only because you're not dealing with water.
Well, also
Right.
the fact that because his body is always so low to the ground, any Pikmin can reach it, not just the yellows, until he lowers it down. And huzzah!
Also, for whatever reason, when it's in its dying animation, it has electrical effects around it.
Also, Rob!
What have they done to you? I believe what happened there, Ikis, because actually I want to say what happened there was it's supposed to be a reference to the party balls. Like the...
What, the
where,
electrical
like,
generator thingy?
no, the sound it made were like... And I think the electrical generator is because it was fueled by Rob. But...
No, like, you see electricity, like, literally spark off of it. When it
Yeah,
dies.
Rob.
No, I mean the spider!
I know, but because he was fueled by Rob.
Oh,
He had the toaster.
Uh,
Welcome to...
the remembered old buddy.
Aww.
This relic rose
Cute.
directly from the sands of time. Its shape invoked waves of sweet nostalgia. Middle-aged men throughout the universe harken back to their youth and grin. They pass on their tales to the next generation, filling them with adventure and romance, because apparently this thing knew something about romance.
Oh dear.
What is this thing you call robot sex?
I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory when you describe it like that, actually. It's like
Well, no,
you know,
is it like sex?
potato peeler.
Is it sex
Oh,
between
it's-
two robots? Is it sticking a power cord into an outlet?
It
I mean,
can be.
yeah.
That just
pretty
sounds
much,
like a
yeah,
waste
no.
of electricity when I put it that way.
I mean, I just think they're just trying. What they're doing is making a connection.
Aww. All right. With that said, we're gonna.
James, man!
With that said, I'm gonna
Bad.
resupply my Pikmin. Jeez. With that said, we're gonna resupply our Pikmin, and because I am a glutton for punishment, we're gonna go right back in.
Oh boy!
Here we go, killing again!
So let's make sure we have about as close as we can to an even amount of Pikmin across the board. Yeah, that should be plenty.
I'm bad at math.
I'm trying to think what else I should bring more of, just in case. Yeah, let's bring a couple more reds. Why not? Boop.
You know, 2 more can't hurt.
All right.
I mean, if we're gonna go down the hole, that means there's gonna be a lot of fighting involved. Makes sense to bring the reds with us.
Yeah. And let's also grab some nectar real quick before we go. We have a little bit of time, and again, thankfully the hole's right here. So, do note that an annoying little feature of this area is, remember that bridge that I just built over there that leads to the water, that leads across the water?
It could be
Yes.
broken down by shearwigs. Or shear
Yeah,
grubs.
some sheer grubs will show up and start eating away at it on every new day. So make sure you get over there fast to stop them. Wait. From all appearances, this is a particularly frightening crevasse. The data is horrifying.
Oh.
Courage is one thing, but recklessness is stupid. Perhaps
Don't be a dum-dum.
Oh, engaging embarrassment protocols. Well, if you still wish to enter, keep your daring in check and just focus on surviving, shall we, Jethro?
Or we could just decide not to go into the hole today.
We're going into the Cavern of Chaos. This one, I believe, only has 10 floors, I think?
It's got 10 floors.
10 floors, but be ready for probably the closest thing to a gauntlet of, like, battles. Like, this is going to be the most aggressive, like, oppressive of the caverns to face.
This battle's about to get red hot.
So right off the
Now
bat,
go!
I'll go! Right away, I see some electros. That ain't friendly. And bombs. And, just standard amount of stuff.
Just general bad things.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah?
If you're lucky, those careening dirgebugs will spawn inside those pipes, so they won't be able to hurt you.
Wow, that's actually pretty... I mean, but they're super narrow pipes, so that's gotta be like a 1-in-1, like, dozenth chance of that actually happening.
You'd be surprised.
Fair enough.
I was expecting one of those yellow...
Yeah.
It looked like it was, like, there's enough of a, there's enough of a hole on that
There
particular
totally
platform.
is.
Oh, there is?
Oh, could that actually go right through it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, Logan, consider yourself lucky. You didn't throw any of your yellows into that hole.
The fact you
Right?
can say he's a lucky jack.
Oh,
Oh, gotcha there.
by the way, Icky, buckle up because we are... Oh, hang on. No,
Oh, God.
Because buckle up because we are going to be getting around that time because Raincode in that one Switch Direct is going to be having its deluxe version get English localization soon on PC.
What's Raincode again?
It's that detective like game that like it's a visual novel like detective game. Well, actually, it has more 3D movement, whatever. Detective game, with the same art style. No.
Oh!
All right, well, you all learned from that and know now not to do that, right? Oh my gosh!
Oh.
That just dropped from the sky.
You're about to lose the rest of your platoon there if you didn't notice that.
Yep. Anywho, it's by the guy who does the same art style as Danganronpa.
Oh, right, that thing.
And if you put James and I through, while fun, and it had full voice acting, which helped the Enamel Buster, and this will be Icky's turn for all that. But I want to show you Raincode.
The Enamel Buster! Behold, a magical candy to make the children of Huckday cry out in delight for the sweetest of sweets. It surely tastes great, but how will it be for the teeth? Sometimes the treat is worth the risk.
This is another one of the sales pitches that were actually like rewritten from the original version.
What was it going to be called? What did it say originally? Like, was there like a different line?
Actually, a good chunk of it was changed.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess dental hygiene is not as like concerning, or it's not as like a huge issue over there, or
It wasn't that big of an issue back in 2004, apparently.
Fair.
Or 2005.
I assume what you were quoting was the Switch version's quote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now for the Mirth Sphere, another of the universe's most intelligent beings. This creature's entire existence, from the birth of the universe to its ultimate collapse, is dedicated to devising a very special joke.
That reminds me of an interesting little fun fact I just learned recently that's Nintendo related. In Yoshi's Island, what we eventually got as the Super Happy Tree was originally, I think it was going to be called like the Radiant Tree of Mirth.
Aw, that's a cute sounding name-ish.
That's a weird
It sounds like a more regal name than fucking Super Happy Tree.
Goody.
Oh yeah.
Three of these things.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this thing first, and
if I remember right, all three of them have a treasure containing.
Okay, never mind. It was called the Marvelous Tree of Mirth.
Okay.
Marvelous
I will admit,
Tree of Mirth.
Like that sounds so much cooler than fucking Super Happy Tree.
I mean, it is, but I think
But
we
it's
can
a
all...
tree, it's super happy.
Well,
Go ahead, Hype.
I was about to say, that does sound like a better name, but I think we can all agree both names pale in comparison to the So Happy Tree.
So
Fair.
happy.
I mean, it is
Ah,
very
that
happy.
brought me back.
Oh!
Logan.
Oh dear.
How did he wake up?
Logan, just freeze the thing.
Alright.
I'm talking to past Logan. He can't hear me.
Hang
on,
on,
his
let's
earphones
get him
on.
away from there.
He has earbuds.
Yes. I hate to tell you this.
couldn't
You're talking to a computer screen
I'm
right
talking
now.
to a ghost. And as we all know, ghosts have one-way communication channels.
Well, let's just hope we didn't need to use red Pikmin for anything else in this dungeon. So what do you call this?
The Gemstar wife. It
You mean
looks
the
like
essence of despair?
it looks like a common gem, but it is actually a female specimen of a gemstone life form. When any pair of these gemstones are brought near each other, they will sparkle in the darkness, looking for one another.
That wasn't the Gemstar wife. That was the essence of despair.
Oops!
Whap,
Okay, well,
whap.
transplant that description into the actual Gemstar wife. Long ago, evil forces clashed with the forces of justice. The evil was defeated and locked away in the stone. Am I evil for making up such a tale? Justice, please look the other way.
There's the Frosty Bobble.
The Frosty Bauble! Here it is. The cold brilliance of this stone will freeze the heart of all admirers, but I do wonder what men would imagine gazing upon it. It's worth researching.
I don't know why, I just love for that brief moment where, like, it's pretty clear that the thing was said was something else, and Iggy got the exact wrong item description.
Look, I have to look at the website on my computer screen.
Well, why don't you shrink both screens down so you can see them both at once?
Because then they would be too tiny.
I was about to say, you could just do...
Both of them would be too tiny, and I have to wear my glasses.
Well, I mean, what I do is I just pull up the Piccolopedia site on my phone.
The Piccolo?
Anyway, what's the red gem star, Mr. Iki Man?
I just read it off. You could transplant it into there.
Well, say it again for the kids in the back.
Okay. God, stop yelling at me. I'll read the original version of the pitch then.
Okay.
It looks like a common gem, but it is actually a female specimen of a gemstone life form. Collect a male and a female, they will sparkle in the darkness, longing for one another.
You know what?
Why did they see the need to make the change?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I could just imagine people nowadays are going to be very anal about that original description of, like, why do they have to be only male and female?
I mean, that's why the updated version that I read first, doesn't even use male or female notifiers.
Logan, what were you trying to accomplish doing all this?
Triggering the bolters.
Okay, fair enough. When you put it that way, that makes sense.
I'm guessing one of them must have squished him because he's not saying anything.
I think Logan was squished.
He got squished on his way to dinner.
He got squunched.
Well, he's about to turn into lunch soon if he ain't careful around these fake plants.
So I gotta ask, why is it that when this thing misses a bite that it smacks itself in the face?
Maybe it just goes for such a forceful, like, chomp that it just doesn't realize how far he throws his maw before it slams
But
right
it
in the
really
stomach.
doesn't, because if you look at its animation, it looks like it recoils. It swings its head back and forth like once or twice, and then smacks itself in the stomach.
I mean, I guess when you put it that, I mean, let's be real here. How much of these, like, creatures' biology, or just their mannerisms, make any lick of sense?
I mean, they make a little bit more sense in, Pikmin 4.
I suppose. Anyway,
But I
get a
prefer
load
the
of that there.
weirder Picasso design here.
Oh, goodness me. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Hey
I
Logan,
had
what
to.
would...
I did. Go ahead.
Did you know that these things are part of the reason why I don't like plants?
These little. Oh, because. Icky.
Yeah.
Did you actually? Was it something where, like, as little Icky, was it like walking around? You actually thought that if you went by a plant, it was gonna rise up and it was gonna be one of these things?
No, I was afraid that I would see facial features or like eyes
Oh.
or a mouth.
I mean, that would just
be
be
weird.
I mean, that's just general. I mean, that's just genuine, just body horror stuff that
The
you're worried
child
about.
of the earth!
Yeah.
Oh.
This plant has grown fat on the blessings of the land. Its nutritional value must be high.
Do not eat the root, otherwise you will break out in painful sores.
Painful, itchy sores. Ah!
So is that a...
That's a Peppy.
Mm.
Huh.
That's all they gotta say about that thing.
Hello, Peppy.
Hello, Olimar.
So, when are you gonna get that next game? What next game?
You silly
I
Billy,
don't
you're
know.
not allowed to exist further.
What?
To be honest with you, I expect us to get a movie next before we get another video game.
Oh, you're so silly.
You're so silly.
You're
And
becoming
don't forget the age-old lesson of doing a barrel roll!
Aww.
The invernal vegetable!
Oh my god, I just got I got the joke of whatever the hell you all were talking about just then. I was like, what on
Vegetable
earth are
spicy.
you mentioning? Oh, Peppy.
So, speaking of peppies, what is that peppy?
A vegetable with spiciness beyond description. None want to eat it, so it must be healthy. Nutrition-conscious people today, numb your palate and eat.
Yeah.
I mean, are green peppers supposed to be that spicy? I figure that'd be more so for, like, white peppers.
They're peppers, aren't they?
Oh, hey, we got lucky. There it is.
So this floor is very strange in a way.
But as you caught on, I'm going to be using this floor, at least as much of it as I can to my advantage. First up, thank goodness, no Mai Tights. First off, some coffee creamer. There's a lot of food here. You're realizing.
With no coffee creamer in it.
Aww. We have acquired.
The milk tub.
Oh,
I'll read the GameCube version only because it looks funnier. Fathers
Okay.
throughout the universe, take note. If your family dislikes your manly odor, this is for you. Fill your tub with the rich aroma of milk and soak your stench away. Don't be stingy now. Think of the children.
that sounds disgusting.
Think about
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be even stinkier once you're done with that bath.
All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. Wake them up,
Oh.
and because of, if you notice the environment, we're actually going to approach this like we would in Pikmin 1. Finally.
It's just a shit ton of bomb rocks everywhere.
We're actually gonna make him meet the stuff.
You know,
So
if
is
his
he
tongue
gonna get
knows where to aim.
There you go.
Got one.
It doesn't do as much damage though, but it does stun him for a bit. But my fist can't do jack, so
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be just the bombs. But
Too much flap.
Oh!
Ow.
I believe if I can get him to eat more than one bomb at a time, it does add their damages together. There we go.
Let's find out.
Nope.
And nice.
Ooh,
Yep, it does add
that's
that.
a hefty meatball.
See if you
So
can
we're
get
just gonna let him
E3
do
over
that.
there.
Man, I could go for some spaghetti meatballs right now.
Oh, I don't know what I want. Okay, actually, random. What will seem is completely unrelated to everybody else watching this video, but is entirely relevant for myself at this moment.
Oh, that's a soggy meatball.
Oh, Icky, Hype, and/or James, whoever has cats.
I have a cat.
I have a cat.
What is a good thing to gift a cat? That may that may
Basically
not be a toy
anything that they can see as a toy, but isn't actually a cat toy.
Oh,
Like a shoelace.
nudge, nudge.
Or like, in place of a cat tower, just get like stacks of like display shelves.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand why you ask, but
Well, because so basically, I don't own a cat, but a friend
but
of
do you
mine.
plan on owning a cat?
No,
Also,
Your
Why
Pikmin's
are you
drowning.
tossing your Pikmin into the drink?
because I'm impatient. But also it's because there we go. Turn around. What
No, he's
the?
going back underground. Sleepy.
Wake up.
He's eepy!
There you go. Anywho's him.
Ugh.
He wasn't even the one that had the treasure in him. I don't think.
Nope, it was the other one.
Great. All right. Well, Go back. We gotta repeat the process. Friend of mine owns a cat. It's the cat's birthday coming up soon. I already bought a cute shirt for the owner and a toy.
Why don't you
for
just
one
buy
cat.
an Emperor
There's a
Bulbor
second.
for it to torture?
I'm looking that up right now. Pikmin toy. I'm actually very curious what I'll find.
Just get like a wind-up Emperor Bulbor. No, just get like an actual Emperor Bulblax. The cat will be like 50 times its size.
I don't think the
I guess
Bulblax
it's also
will last that long.
hold on. I guess it's also a matter of like how old is the cat?
Relatively old, relatively new, young.
Cats of any age will enjoy whatever the fuck they find amusement in.
Some Googling...
Yeah, but it's also a matter of like what do they even find amusement in?
Oh, nice! Kaboom!
I mean, you could shove a toy right in their face all you want, but sometimes they just won't budge.
I'm noticing here, and these look super cute. Did you guys ever get those Pikmin terrarium little figurine things?
No, but I really want some.
Look this way, you idiot! Turn around.
He wants to listen. He wants to wash his mouth off of all that explosive sauce.
Really?
Food that don't blow up.
Fine, I'm carrying these bomb rocks to you then.
If only.
Push!
I can nudge them.
I miss the days when I could have Pikmin carry these things, or heck, even in an alternate universe where I can suddenly pick one up and toss them.
Pikmin 4 is so... Pikmin 4 is like one of those things where it's like it has to be adaptive difficulty. I have to like tell myself not to use items for it to have any challenge. Otherwise, you can break that game in two.
But in some instances, you need to use items, like the bomb rocks for the concrete games.
Oh, that is true.
You can never have. You can
then
never
again,
have
you're
too many
given
bomb
like
rocks.
a freebie once you unlock them.
Okay, there it is.
The last spicy meatball.
This is what happens.
Perhaps just one more.
And thus, the Emperor Bulblax has fulfilled. He has fulfilled being in the one episode of Hot Ones.
Hooray!
Yay!
Which, thank goodness, they finally
The
credited
howling
the
is bigger than the
animators.
Bulblax.
He just takes a bite, he just explodes. It's like, well...
But yeah, I do share the same sentiment with Logan. It took them long enough, and I mean, technically, it's been done other places, but thankfully the YouTube video itself finally credited the animators.
Yeah.
Wait, they
that
didn't
Donald Duck
credit the animators?
Not originally in the description, no. On Twitter, I think they did, but in the original YouTube release, they didn't have it in the video or the description. Because, again, it's supposed to be a vlog, so they can't really have credits for the thing. And I guess they didn't, at the time, maybe they didn't want to, like, you know, break the illusion of Donald Duck as a real person right here, right now, eating these hot wings, but...
Alright.
But yeah,
which is funny, because he's not even actually eating hot wings. He's eating, like, cauliflower bites.
But still,
Anyways,
I mean, and they've done that. Oh, sorry, continue.
The mysterious remains. Snickety snackety snip. Think of the colossal creature that had pincers like this. These are the only remains, so your imagination can run wild. Imagination knows no boundaries.
Fair enough.
In the European version, it's replaced with a sardine tin known as the container of knowledge, and in the Japanese version, it's replaced with the understood person symbol.
Understood. But I assume it's always the same thing. It's a lobster claw.
Mm-hmm.
Do not taunt the claw.
It claws for thee.
Alright, I'm gonna get some more reds because I'm actually thankfully on a place that has a purple candy pop bud.
Ooh.
Perfect.
So,
Oh, ain't that just lovely?
Dive right in, boys.
It's a random thing, but I wish there was a system where if I throw in a flowered Pikmin, I get a flowered purple Pikmin from it.
No, it's
Uh-oh.
reincarnated.
Scary.
Wake them up. Wake
It's a
them
good
up.
thing they don't kill. Thankfully, they don't kill Pikmin. They just scare the living shit out of them.
There, spook them. Then a lot of little beetles everywhere.
Like you ever just have a like you prepare like you're
Another
trick or treat. you're trick-or-treating. You see someone offer a bowl of what looks like candy, and then just suddenly turns out it's those fucking, like,
oh god,
little parasites pouring out.
Oh god, and it's like, and you can't see
No,
until you
it's
reach
like
your
the
hand
top layer.
in.
No. The top layer is like Reese's Pieces. You stick your hand in, and there's like a shit ton of crickets underneath.
They all start crawling. I hate crickets, by the way. I just
me too.
Ever
Me
since
too.
I was a kid, I hate how like they jump and they're so swift. And
So I guess you were one of those people that thought it was kind of criminal that the 1,000-Year Door remake didn't keep it being crickets.
No.
Even though originally it was always meant to be frogs.
I mean, the original,
right, yeah.
in the original release, I never took it as like the sound of cricket makes. I always thought it was something else.
Oh.
I always thought it was something like. I don't know.
Well, I mean, do you remember what sounds crickets make?
Kind
Close
of.
enough.
Close enough. I know that grasshoppers make the sound of, if I didn't promise Mother on her deathbed, I wouldn't kill you. Kill you.
No. Alternatively, they sound like. You
Trust me,
think
nobody
I'm
appreciates that more
stupid?
than I do.
There's that is like, crickets also sound like, do I look stupid?
Yes!
Yes!
I cannot work like this.
I am going back to my trailer.
Oh gosh,
That guy was a piece of shit, but at least, I mean,
fine.
you know.
Good humor.
Yeah.
Bad
I
people
mean,
can
it's
have
only
humor,
befitting
too.
that he's played by a reprehensible person.
Yeah, exactly. A piece of shit.
He's a true villain. Okay. Oh boy. Swap down.
Here
Load.
comes the dumpy.
Load the gun. I don't
Here
like
comes
calling it
the
the dumpy.
Wurmple.
The Wurmple. Sheesh. Okay. No treasure here. This one's, after everything we've been through, this one's actually not even all that bad. It just mind the electricity, of course, again, and pray that. Yeah.
When we went inside this place, I was expecting like a whole boss rush. I wasn't expecting just more enemy gauntlets like we've been doing throughout the entire fucking game.
There was supposed to be big. One of the most aggressive, difficult bosses in the game is at the end of this dungeon, but this has been remarkably smooth so far. This is a
Was that
pearl.
another nut?
No, it's a pearl earring.
Oh.
Without the hook thingy, or maybe it's supposed to be on the end of a necklace, but it's a pearl!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Princess Pearl.
Pearl.
Say hello to me, Pearl.
Hello.
Oh.
This
What's it
stone
about?
is for all fathers who want something beautiful for their daughters, yet want to give a gift that has a hint of panache. There is nothing cheap about the shine of the stone. It is the gift you've been looking for.
You know what? Yeah, I could see that.
Oh.
Also, it wasn't a pearl, it was an egg.
Oh, wasn't it an egg?
No.
It was the oyster's egg.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, you say that, the first thing that came to my mind were, those white chocolate balls that you get, I don't know, it's those really fanciful, candy balls that you get at Target or
Ferrero
whatever.
Rocher?
Yeah.
Ferrero Rocher? What is that?
You know, those fancy chocolates covered in, almond dust or something.
Dust. I mean, yeah, okay, fair.
Well, no, it's more like a crunchy, shell.
It's like something. It's like the kinds of chocolate balls you'd see from some sort of Ghirardelli competitor.
Oh, gotcha. Oh my gosh.
I'll put it this way. Have you ever seen the Danny DeVito movie Matilda?
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember that scene where they're just they're
Where the fat
sneaking
kid's
into
eating
the
the
teacher's
cake?
house? No, they're sneaking into the teacher's house, and she points out the box of chocolates, and it's since Aunt Trunchbull moved in, she just grabs a fistful. It's much too good for children.
Oh, was that the one that they replaced with deer droppings or something at one point?
No, wait, was that in the book?
I may be forgetting.
Or
Okay,
maybe
so
the musical version did that.
I'm remembering off the top of my head. I'm remembering the bit from I believe it's called The Help. Really, really good movie.
Oh,
And-
I know exactly what you're talking about.
With the cake.
Eat my shit.
I beg your pardon. What you just did. Oh my gosh, it's such a
The
good
Grow Shroom!
Grow Shroom?
Eat one of these and grow to twice your normal size. Perfect for skinny beings unable to pack on any girth.
Yeah, that Luigi. Also, okay, so there is a mushroom that is referenced that, that helps great. I think because it has some of the same actresses in it. Did you ever see a Hidden Figure, Ziki? Where it's like them in this, where it's like talking about the women in the space program that like helped with like the computational math required to do the moon landing and stuff.
I don't believe that I've seen that.
If you'd like to help, I think you would like it's similar like style of humor with things. Like it was very good. Anywho's now.
Well, my thing with the help is it's not really about the humor. It's just about the
period piece, like the historical, like
yeah.
That's fair. All right.
And how just like even when segregation is no longer a thing, they're still dealing with the
the cultural shocks of I guess the cultural shocks of like these unfortunate like predispositions that people still had
and the remaining racists.
Yeah, as misinformed and disgusting as they are, and still they were and still are today. Also,
hey.
Yeah.
What kind of Pikmin do you see yourself as?
I don't know, man.
That's a pretty heavy question, man.
Okay, what color Pretty Patty would you go for?
Yeah, if you had to have, what would you do, smartass?
If you were one of the 46,853...
Which color patty? Purples, you idiots. Come back.
Purple's my favorite color.
Okay, now I'm off. Yeah, if you were the one ordering a pretty patty, which color would you like it to be? If you were like, I'm going there, I'm eating lunch today, and it better be my favorite color, what would it be?
I mean, I feel like I shouldn't even order pretty patties, because did you see what it did to that guy's face? And look at their tongues.
Or under his kilt.
Was that due to the original recipe, or was that due to Mr. Krabs' incompetence?
I
always took it as like it was a
lingering side effect.
Right, something that just didn't happen, like, that just didn't, until, like, the next day.
And you reap what you sow.
Like, when you think about it, SpongeBob dodged a bullet.
Yes, he did. That's comedic irony. Whoa!
Wah!
Hello.
I almost thought he just took a huge shit on us, but thankfully my fears were not founded.
Logan, if I didn't know any better, I'd think Olimar was eating too much pie.
It's a good thing that none of the collectibles you ever find in these games is actual, like, hardened feces.
No, I'll handle literal human remains, but I draw the line. Yeah.
Hey, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, one of the new fossils that you can dig up is fossilized shit.
Oh yeah, it is fossilized.
I mean, if you want, you didn't even have to go that far. I mean, Olimar never digs up shit, but Link does.
Mm-hmm. Link travels the entire goddamn
world.
Well,
no, he doesn't dig it up. He just accepts it.
He accepts it.
Yeah,
I know what you mean, but it is funny to think like I have to take the gifts, says Link. So we have a back-to-back the fuel reservoir and this thing, the hypnotic.
Which does kind of look like shit.
The impenetrable. Oh, it's one of those. I hate hard crunchy cookies. I'm just throwing it out there. Go ahead, Icky. What are these two?
He's the best with the Wolfens. Anyways, according to my measurements, almost no energy should remain within, yet some does. The energy one can draw from matter has a limit, but the energy of the heart is endless. Perhaps that is the case here. This proves that machines have will and determination.
People don't think the reservoir be like it is, but it do.
Anyways, the impenetrable cookie. It is hard. Really hard. Too hard. So hard that you're not sure you can eat it, even though you must. This hard snack is infused with the essence of stubbornness, and you are powerless to resist it. So hello, Gallon Grunt, get the fuck out of here.
I'm glad I turned the camera when I did.
Why aren't you freezing it?
Because I want to get it weak enough, and because I don't want to waste it, I want to get it like close enough to. Actually, it also is really close to the.
But now you have that one over there.
Get close.
Well, take him to the ship.
Also, there are a shit ton of little baby bulborgs around here.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of dwarf bulborgs. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm reading up on it, and there are 54 dwarf red bulborgs. 54!
That's a lot of Bulborbs.
So I'm gonna be taking my purple Pikmin for a spin in this area, and we're gonna get some shockwave damage going in on this. But there we go. First, we're gonna carry these guys so I can get rid of them.
I am amazed that you didn't lose a single fucking...
Yep, that's just how I be. Now watch me lose them to
That's
something
just
dumber.
how I do.
Anywho. Alright, so we're gonna have to find where these treasures are, so
Be honest though, Logan. How many retries did this room take you?
honestly, not this one. In the Dream Den, when we get around to it, we're gonna be dealing with a particular Gatling groin placement that is
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
actually
no, I don't.
bullshit. The tall tower one in the playground area.
Yeah.
That one is actual. That I will 100% say to the developers, you are bullshit. If you thought this was a good idea for children to be playing, because again, this is not. I'm not meant to be the target demographic of this franchise.
I mean, hey, wasn't this game released with like an E10 rating?
like
No,
I could see.
this was before the E10 rating, Iki. The E10 rating didn't come until Donkey Kong started beating the ever-living shit out of Kings.
Hell yeah.
Not
now I'm
quite
just-
T for teen, but not quite baby.
I'm doing a quick little. Oh God! Why did they follow me?
Logan!
Oh no!
I thought I was by myself. Hurry!
The good thing about purple Pikmin, though, is
Okay.
that when you throw them in an arc,
Sheesh.
they will actually slightly home in on their target.
Oh, okay.
So if there were any possible utilization for them,
Hang together there, Iki. I know we've been at this for a good long while now.
This is the longest session I had recorded because of the nature of these two dungeons back to back. But we're getting close. We're
it's
down
a
to the
lot
last.
of hard work for
We're down
us.
to we're down to the last 10 or so minutes of this vid. Don't hang in there.
Hype, how are you doing over there in the bleachers?
What bleachers?
Oh, he's been standing the whole time. Oh.
He's been
Okay.
standing on a bottle of bleach this whole time.
Okay, now that I dismiss the Pikmin, now I'm gonna be scouting around, see if I can find where these treasures are. Let's see.
I'm keeping a
oh,
close eye on that
I
needle.
guess it's just that
Oh, it's a
can.
can of juice!
Oh. Man, now if only I had the foresight to fashion these dwarf bulborbs into noble steeds.
I would love that actually. If you could if it was like a Patapon situation where you had to like.
If we can't bring Ochi back for the next game, have the next best thing right on the fauna.
Yeah, right on Moss.
Well, again, I proposed in the previous part, if they were to make like a Pikmin spin-off, why not make one centered on Louie and taking control of the Aminals?
Yeah, I'm still okay with that.
Yeah, I guess if there was any character in the Pikmin series that could benefit from a spin-off, however much he doesn't deserve it, it would be Louie.
If
I mean,
get a
hey,
Lu-
wouldn't it be fun playing as him?
if I get a Lu-
It would.
if I get a Louis game before I get a Kid Icarus 2, I'm gonna be mad.
Why?
Logan, we already got one. It's called Kid Icarus Uprising.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
we
a
already
new
got
Kid
Kid Icarus 2.
Sorry, I misspoke. I did not qualify the statement. If I get a Louis game before I get a new Kid Icarus game, I'm gonna be upset.
And for those of you thinking, what about of Myths and Monsters?
I
That's
said that was
non-canon.
Kid Icarus 2.
Again, that's non-canon.
It is not canon.
Is the original even considered
But that's a
canon
can.
anymore?
Oh no, the original's definitely canon. It's more so a matter of like, because of Myths and Monsters, I don't think ever got released in Japan aside from like maybe the Virtual Console. They don't consider that canon.
Also,
There's a can right there.
yes, I will say this.
Hush.
What's up?
No, I was just saying hush.
Oh,
Taiki.
right. Also, probably my only major hot take about that game, as soon as we first learned about what this can of juice is, Mickey. Apple juice.
Apple juice! Ooh, yummy. Anyways, the Fruit Guard. A taste of knowledge from a foreign world. This container holds juices of a primitive fruit. If you're a devotee of genuine taste, you cannot pass this up.
Nice.
In the
probably
original, it was a brand of treetop juice.
Okay, Treetop's good. Alright, probably my only real hot take about that game hype is I'll say yes, don't worry, the NES game is very much canon. Approximately 30 to 40% of all dialogue in Kid Icarus Uprising is just in reminding you about the NES game, and like, remember that? That was a cool game, remember it? It was a really cool game, wasn't it? And that happened? And I'm like, oh my goodness, people, calm down.
You know what? I kind of have my own.
Anyways,
I'm just... My hot take is that if you have to remind people about a game that much, maybe that should be a sign to you, Nintendo, that you maybe need to release a game more than once a decade.
honestly, like
Continue.
I think
Anyways, I will say, you first.
Honestly, my own hot take when it comes to Kid Icarus Uprising, and I feel like it's a take so hot that people refuse to acknowledge its existence, like it pisses them off that badly, is that, like, Kid Icarus Uprising has MCU writing that people don't want to admit is MCU writing.
Oh, I think it's MCU writing because of how irreverent it is to, like, you know, be sassy, like, and I love that about its style, where, like, I love that. I genuinely love that about the game, where, like, it's supposed to be like, you know, oh yes, it is the ancient medieval times, but yet we're all just
ancient Grecian aesthetic.
But meanwhile, Hades is just so fun as a villain for me.
The part that kills me every single time I hear it is when Hades is describing what he would do with the wish seed.
Uh-huh.
And he's talking about how he quote-unquote, accidentally killed this one little girl's mom and dad.
Oh.
You know, like, he was just driving his chariot one day when he just ran over these two people. And so what he would do is he would revive the parents as zombies, and then make the entire family stinking rich. Including the daughter.
Why make them all rich?
It's just the kind of guy Hades is, okay?
Fair enough.
It's what he would do with the wish seed that totally exists and is real.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yes, a very valuable, rare MacGuffin. Anyhow.
He wouldn't lie to us about that, now would he?
Yes, my dear. Would I lie?
Again, stay tuned. We are covering that. We are going to be covering that game soon. Now that Citra can actually work for me.
Somehow.
You have gathered.
We'll make it work somehow.
Knowing how our luck can be,
my dear.
Knowing how our luck can be sometimes, watch how, like, the moment we either start that or get close to finishing that, they announce, like, an Uprising port for the Switch 2.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then we'll just scrap everything we've done up to that point and just do that version.
We probably will. I mean, we're hanging on to it now, but, like, fuck, like, remember Klonoa 2? And, like, we were like,
remember Klonoa 2?
We waited over, like, 2 decades. You're like, they're never gonna do this. The company doesn't even care. The company doesn't even remember this franchise exists. We'll just do this. And then it gets announced that they're making a full-on collection, including the never-before, like, release on other consoles again, like, oh my god, I love something.
I mean, I'll at least give that credit. At least that happened, like, maybe a year or so after we did the original commentary.
And then out of freaking nowhere, towards potentially what could be the end of the life cycle for the Switch as a whole, suddenly Luigi's Mansion 2. There you go.
Oh, I
have it.
Honestly, I felt like Thousand Year Door was the bigger gobsmack.
Yeah.
That too, but I'll say this though, that one, thank goodness we weren't anywhere close to starting on that, because we still got to do the first Paper Mario and stuff. So
and Mario RPG.
And Mario RPG. So we had a gimme there, but like,
and Superstar Saga. So we got plenty of RPGs covered.
And you know what?
40,000 Year Door.
And you know what? Especially because Disney themselves stepped in to say, yeah, we're gonna be stupid and cancel our video game company branches. I got very close to just doing Epic Mickey. But then thank goodness now we have Rebrush to look forward to.
The maternal sculpture.
Yeah.
The shape, though the mind forgets, the heart remembers. All sentient life forms must recall the love of their mothers.
Aww.
One day everyone will know the wonder of my nipples.
Now, for some reason, this thing has a completely different, a reinvented design for Pikmin 4. But anyways, the Wiggle Noggin. Gaze into these round eyes and experience wave after wave of joy. Yes, love is good.
That makes you do wonderful things. Alright, we finally made it to the very bottom of this sucker.
Alright, level 10.
And I'm gonna make, trigger warning, I'm gonna make James Nicky very upset.
Why?
Not because I do anything bad, but because genuinely my best strategy for this boss is bring nothing but purples.
Ready for a full party wipe?
No, not a full party wipe, but we're gonna need purples for this. So, in you go. Everyone else, not even really all that necessary.
You only have 25.
Because I want to bum rush this dude. Behold, the only time you'll face this enemy in the game.
The segmented Clubster.
The hell?
It's a thing that is segmented, and it's got a claw, and it's also lobster-like. Also, it drops boulders.
Yep.
And it's got a very soft underbelly.
Yep, and, okay, this is not... Okay,
and
they're
these
not
guys just don't get the picture, apparently.
Okay. Come on, land on them.
Latch on!
Well, I mean, they're latching on. Most of them are. Unfortunately, I'm all out. Unfortunately, I'm all out of the bitter berry now, so we're gonna have to.
Well, up on that one behind
Yeah,
you.
but I see a spicy juice right there.
I honestly, I don't want to touch that spicy juice. It's gonna freeze me in place. And as you're noticing, this guy can crush your Pikmin if you're not careful. Bam, nice.
Yeah. And if it's not him that crushes you, it will definitely be the boulders.
But there we go.
Or your terrible sense of direction. Jesus Christ, Logan.
Gotta.
Like I saw that swerve you made.
And hey, there we go.
Also, if you haven't noticed before, the final treasures that we've gotten from the previous dungeon and this one don't have any special features to them.
No.
I think we
The
don't we already have
Remember
all
Buddy doesn't give you any special benefits, nor does this thing.
Though again, it's optional. It's bonus goodies.
I mean, I was about to say, didn't we pretty much get every single upgrade in the game?
We
We did. Icky's complained that he wishes that these ones also gave us upgrades, which I can understand.
Well, no, it's not that I wish that they would, but regardless, the silencer. Fun fact, in the original version of the game, it had 666 worth Pokos, whereas here it's 670.
Probably did not scare people, but okay, so it's possessed. But what does it tell us about it?
The perfect gift in this age of overwhelming information. This mute face cherishes silence. Value peace and quiet. Why not spend some time staring into this face?
There you go.
One
That is-
hour,
that
2
is
hours.
two of the-
I am feeling drowsy.
Yes.
Saving
That will.
mode
I
finish.
warned everyone. I was saying, hey, we're doing a stream. We're doing Astro's Playroom. Do we want to do this Pikmin today? But James can feel it. He's feeling that itch of like, we've been at this for a couple weeks now. We want to.
I want this done, damn it, so we can get to Pikmin 4.
I mean,
I
that
know,
was the treasure
that-
description, not me.
Oh, the thing of talking about like falling asleep and
Yes!
stuff. That was it. I thought that was you talking about it. Icky.
No, it's part of the description.
Oh, so sorry. I genuinely didn't know. Well then, I'm going to sunset because maybe I'm becoming delirious. Fair enough. All the stuff is coming out. It's been a long day of adventuring. Join us in the next part, everybody. Actually, no, why am I even saying that? We're not even.
Well,
we
first,
still
let's
have
see how
video
many
left.
Pikmin we gained and lost this
That's
time.
right, and we gotta look and read our email as well.
Yeah, let's see the cool stats.
Roink away, run!
Let's see how professional gamer Logan is.
Jesus, the whole gang's here.
They're
Alright.
hungry.
Let's see what we have acquired. Today we got a butt ton of treasure because we just did a whole overworld
A
area
lot
and
of
2 of 3
monetary
dungeons in a
gains.
day.
Like, if you thought you were, like, listen, you're more or less, like, you're well on your way to just paying off your debt and then some.
We're almost at double our debt. And here, let's see how we did on Pikmin.
Good old Sacho's gonna be living like a king after this.
14 net.
Still
positive.
made a
I'm okay
net
with that.
gain, and you gained 2 purple Pikmin.
Yeah, you guys all worried about me. Oh, go ahead.
Wait, I thought I was Grandma.
Are you a grandma? Oh.
Was I? No, are you eating well? When you were a boy, you were made quite skinny, so I made you clean your plate.
Also, I remember that you were a little shit. Please don't be a little shit moving forward. Love,
I'll
Grandma.
need to remember the rest of the words in the final part of the commentary.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think we're going to see much more of her dialogue, but most of Louis' really horror tendencies, he kind of just did inherit from his grandma.
Cut to when
His
we have to
grandma
send the
was quite abusive.
cut to when we send the distress call warning that either Louis was naughty or Louis has been kidnapped, and cut to Louis' grandma like putting her like spaceship just
Her space scooter.
going.
Here comes Grandma. Here comes Grandma.
Oh, God.
Here comes Grandma. Here comes Grandma.
Louis just makes that face.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see it. We'll see you guys next time.
Stay tuned for the finale.
Kill all men.